Greetings and welcome to my yacht. And before you ask, yes, the hounds have just been called. So, hey, don't get too comfortable.
Don't get comfortable? I'm not exactly a yacht, and I'm not even your boat. I'm actually a railboat, to be exact. And
So, on to matters of a slightly different business. One question I get asked a lot is, how is it with all of my wealth and clear rudeness have I got so many friends?
have we been introduced?
First thing you need to know is, I am not rude. These are all genuinely my friends.
I didn't even know who you are. You just showed up like an hour ago and smashed bottles of champagne on my deck.
It is quite odd that they weren't my friends until I found oil, but that's a different story altogether. You know, and I'm sure they are great friends. They probably just realised how awesome I was, really.
Why do I even bother?
And they just moved on, and they just wanted to be my friends all of a sudden. It's a good thing to have real, genuine friends. It honestly is. Second question I get asked quite a lot is the engines I have running my oil refinery. The first one I have is a small little blue shunter. Can't remember his name, though. It always slips my mind. Then again, if memory serves correct, his memory isn't exactly... He can't remember my name either, so... Karma. I'll just leave it at that. I reckon it's just Karma. There's two others I have. Called Ben and Doyle. I think that's what their names are. Ben and Doyle. They always like being together. I'm actually slightly worried about them in all honesty, but again, another story for another time. I also own a small little black shunter. It looks like the blue one, except has a bit more of a square face and painted black. Rather dull looking, really. He's a very rude little fella, but then again, he has every right to be, just with all the trucks singing and pointing and laughing at them, and at me as well. I would get cross at me as well if I kept pointing and singing at him. And of course, there's the two latest acquisitions that I've gotten. And I know they've been involved in an accident, but we are repairing them for the cheapest possible price. But, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Apparently the other railway didn't do that much better either. Very poorly maintained. Just honestly. And they haven't got names yet, if I'm honest, but, you know, I'm working on it. I did a bit of research into when they previous visited, so I've decided to call them Bowler and Spam Can. So funny, because it makes their eye twitch. I think they like it. I think that's a sign they like it. I'm also hoping to acquire another diesel that is owned by another owner on the island. Really deep booming voice, giant hydraulic claw, like his voice. His voice is just awesome. Just the best voice, clearly, ever heard and ever will be. And then finally, the final question we have is the associate is, It's over one of my more anonymous, investors. What are you still doing here, anyway? Get off my boat! Dubious drums, if the security doesn't beef up around here, I might as well throw them into an oil bath! Go on, out! Get out!
I'm not even your yacht!